Hey guys, KUZO here, back with another video. In this video today, we're going to be doing a 10 character splash page. We haven't done one of these in a while, and I thought it was about time we did one because they were always so fun back when we did do them. Drawing 10 characters on one page, all smashed up together. It's instead of a splash page, I would say it's almost more of a mashup, but it's definitely still under the category of splash page. But yeah, in any case, so since we're doing 10 characters and this video is a certain amount of length, it's kind of cool because almost every few minutes you get a new character, and this character here is Owen from my manga, so I decided to start off with him because I don't really draw him that much in like sketches to post, so I was like, you know what, I should actually draw him in one of these videos. And for those of you who might ask, my manga is Bounty Skate. First chapter isn't out yet, but I definitely will let you guys know when it is, so you will know when it's out, trust me. Plus, I'm sure many of you will be watching my manga pages on this channel, so you guys will know when it's done. But yeah, this is Owen, and he's wearing a gauntlet, not a prosthetic, so he does actually have a hand underneath there. It's just a fighting weapon that he chose. In the world of Bounty Skate, basically there's a bunch of weapons that you can hook up energy cartridges to. There's different kind of energy cartridges. Some of them can recharge themselves, some of them are throwaway, but yeah, leave that to the manga to explain at some point. Yeah, so I actually really like this pose, and I'm contemplating if I should maybe fully ink this, like just take a picture and ink it on my iPad at some point, maybe during a stream or something, because I really like this pose. Should definitely do more sketches like this of my characters from my own manga. I thoroughly enjoyed this, but you'll see later on there's a bit of a size problem. I drew him a little big on the paper. Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see that as it goes on. Unlike my other splash pages that I've done, I actually did this in my new sketchbook that I have that I talked about in my last video, the one just before this one. One of my favorite sketchbooks. So I did it in that one, and I kind of underestimated the size that I drew Owen. But I actually might use some illustration paper next time, possibly. But if you guys like these kinds of videos, definitely hit the thumbs up button. It helps the video out and lets me know that you guys like these kinds of videos. So definitely do that. Really helps the video out. So it's easier to do more of them like this. But so we moved on to the next illustration here, the next sketch. This one we decided to actually go with a female. I kind of like, when I was drawing it, I wasn't exactly sure what direction I wanted to go with it. I knew I wanted her arm to go up, and I was like, do I want to put a weapon in it? And I decided to put some sort of weapon in it. I was contemplating a lot on what I wanted to draw, like for her clothes, but I wanted to have a lot of her figure showing, so just like the curves and stuff. So I decided to go with this kind of look that I feel like I've seen around on the internet. I didn't use any reference for this or anything. I don't use reference for any of the images in here, but I've seen like a character that looks similar to this with some like horns and like kind of like strips of black that cover parts of her body. So I kind of went based off of what I remember a little bit. So this character might look similar to that somewhere online. But yeah. Oh my goodness, I just realized I made a really weird shape towards her lower area, but don't pay attention to that. Don't go back and look at that. Oh my gosh, some of you guys probably already noticed it. Anyways, we're moving on to the next illustration here. Wow, I can't believe I didn't notice that when I was drawing it. The heck? Anyways, yeah, next illustration here, like I said. This one I ended up drawing a little bit bigger than I had expected as well. I thought it was going to fit properly, but I kind of, yeah, definitely underestimated that again. I need to get a feel of these splash pages again. So one of my favorite splash pages I ever did was an actual, it felt less like a mashup page and more like a pinup splash page, and that was the 7 Deadly Sins one. And I really liked that one, and the characters came out way better than I expected, and that one was super fun. But yeah, so pretty much the idea for this one was I was trying to have him like sticking out his tongue and have like him doing the love symbol. Kind of like pointing at you with some like perspective to the fingers to have it look cool, but he's covering up his tongue and his other finger kind of goes into Owen. That sounded weird. Why does this stuff always sound weird? But Yeah, that part kind of messed up the whole hand thing I was trying to go for. But now we're on to the next illustration. So I was trying to do an above view, and I was trying to go for kind of like a guy with some swords, and you'll see the swords here. I do really like how fast these are going, and we get to see something new really quick each time. It's really fun. That's one of the reasons why I really like these videos, because there's a lot to talk about as we move along. I contemplated what color I wanted to make his hair, and I went with black and, put a gourd on his back. Thought that would be cool for, like a samurai looking guy. But yeah, definitely going for a little bit more of a sketchy look because I thought that would be a little fun. And actually, fun fact, first of all, we moved on to the next one. Cool beans. And fun fact, I actually did this all in one session, one night. So I got home and I decided I wanted to try to do this all in one session to get it out the next day, so I could have enough time to record the audio. So I did this in one session, but of course I did like pause the video and stuff so I could like move around the canvas properly and think about the next illustration for a second. But yeah, it was all in one session, did it in one night. If we do another one of these, I want to kind of sprawl it out a little bit more so I can put even more detail into each image. I thought that would be kind of cool to try out. And also with this splash page, I am aware that it is different than the other ones. I'm doing all original characters, and I'm taking a little bit of risk with that because all of the other ones are fan arts, and I know how fan arts do so much more better on YouTube and stuff. So we'll see how much you guys like this. Hopefully you guys do like it a lot because I really like doing these. Even though I feel like at some point I'd run out of ideas for like character designs or something. So we are on to the next illustration here. We're drawing another girl. Don't ask me why, but for some reason the girls started getting smashed up on the right side of the page. I did a couple on the right side. There is none on the left. I think it's because I started with Owen and then I wanted to do a girl, and then I did 3 guys without thinking about any girl, and then I was like, maybe I should add more females in this, because one of the things earlier on in my channel was I never drew any females, so I've been incorporating them a lot more into my channel. This one I am drawing her with like a little cyborg arm and stuff like that, and her other arm's going to be somewhat cyborgy. I really like bobs, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, but for some reason the default, if I can't think of anything else to put on like for the hair, what kind of if I can't think of any other hairstyle, I default to like a A-line bob or just a normal bob. Don't know why, I just do. But in any case, we are on to the next sketch here. I started to run into the problem that I mentioned earlier where I drew everyone else too big in the beginning, and now I'm getting scrunched up into the corner, and I had to be kind of creative with the poses that I used because I didn't want to do just complete busts that were super like boring. So I tried to put a little bit more character into them, like some action and stuff. So I did something a little bit different with this pose than some of the other ones. And I was like, you know what, let's put some goggles on this guy. And for some reason, the thing I thought of was goggles and black hair. And this little image is what came of it. A lot of the time when I'm doing a lot of these illustrations on these pages, I think how cool it would be to actually ink some of these and like do quick inks of them and like post them. I, for some reason, just never get around to actually doing that. I should really just try it at some point. For some reason, I always put them onto my iPad and then just never actually get around to it. There's been like 2 or 3 that I actually got around to inking, and you guys loved it a lot on Instagram, or at least the Instagram peeps really liked it. So I should definitely give it a shot. Something where I ink it in like 20 minutes or less, or maybe 30 minutes or less, something like that. Possibly even just do it on a stream, because that would be something fun for a stream to do, you know? I could even do it like real time on this channel if I wanted to, like do a real time video and post it on here, but I don't know how well that would do. It would always be a good experiment though. But we have moved on to the next illustration. This one's a little bit more vanilla compared to some of the other ones. I was trying to draw a girl just like, oh no, kind of like that feeling. And once again, for some reason, I always like drawing these like flat tips pieces of hair, especially with the bangs. Always with the women, and I think that has to do with how I feel about Hinata, or how I felt about Hinata when I was younger. Probably subconsciously, but if I would try to make a logical explanation to it, it's the fact that I really like making flat ends that kind of curve, kind of like a ribbon. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. No, probably am a little crazy. Aren't we all, as artists, just a little crazy? You know what I'm saying? We don't have to like go off and cut off our ear or something, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Nah, but we have moved on to the next illustration. We are getting very close to the end here. I do want to say, if you guys want to help support my arts, want to help support what I do on this channel, definitely check me out on my Patreon, link in the description. And I would like to give a big thanks to my Patreons. You guys are awesome and help me be able to do what I do on this channel. And a special shout out to my Junin and Jonin tier Patreons. You guys are awesome and help me even more to be able to do what I do on this channel. Thank you guys very much. Also, just a quick shout out to my streaming channel. If you guys are interested in like real-time content, I stream at least twice a week now, so it's KUZO, link in the description. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely go check out that channel. It's been really fun streaming with you guys. Yeah, it's been a while since we did this type of video, like I said, and it was super fun. Hopefully you guys liked it as much as I liked doing it. Oh gosh, got a little blurry there for a second. There's a nice little shot of my hand. Oh gosh. But in any case, if you guys like this video, or, you know, my hand, please like this video. And if you're new to this channel, like you see, please subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notified when each video comes out. And like always, guys, hope you're having a great day or night, wherever you live. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.